This is Kevin here for Word on the Street. We're here at Dockweiler Beach, California. We're going to hear and go around here and see what people got to say here on Word on the Street. So let's go in here and see what these folks have to say. Come on, let's go. Hello, we're here on Words on the Street here with Miyoshi. How you doing, Miyoshi?
I'm doing fantastic.
Okay, you having
And
a great
you?
day? I'm doing great here.
I'm doing great.
Okay, we'd like to ask you something. What on Word on the Street here? What is your what do you feel about the political view and what's going on today in America? How you feel about the president election and anything like that?
Wow, right off the bat. Well, I'm gonna tone it down.
Okay. No, we want
It's
you.
really
No.
sad.
We want you to get it going.
Okay, it's really sad. I think that the White House, it's just not working. I've never seen so much appearance of corruption, and it just makes me sad. And as far as the war is concerned, you know, I'm just trying to do an alignment between the White House and how these people are running the country with the war, because I think that if we had some more conscientious folks in the White House, we probably wouldn't be in that war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the next election. I'm hoping that the man Obama gets in office. I'm for change.
Okay.
I think Democrats, Republicans is kind of six in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
Okay.
The rhetoric is the same. I just think we need a revolution.
Okay.
Not maybe, you know, we don't have to necessarily be up in arms, but we really need to change the direction of this country, put more, some solid foundation back in place that links us as a community, a foundation that's can unite us on family, love, children, education, and growing as a society. You know, just some basic values, something good.
Oh, okay.
And then that way, how we interact with our international brothers and sisters, it just comes from a different place.
Oh, okay. All righty. We're on Word on the Street here. I'd like to ask you another question here.
Sure.
What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex? She had to think about that one, folks.
I don't know if it's dumb, but it's funny when, you know, you hear these situations, especially with guys. I'm sorry, you're a guy, though.
Yes.
But, you know, all of this talk.
Come on, tell us.
With
Word on the Street.
Like nothing going on. And it's like everything that glitters isn't gold, and everything that, you know, just sometimes when you see a package, you know, tall,
so what are you trying to say? A lot of guys out there saying how good they are and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when they finally, you know, they're you don't want to admit it.
So it's not like a bad thing. It's more like a funny thing.
Oh, okay.
So my response is to be funny. It's just a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a joke, but they can't help it.
Oh,
so
thank
what
you.
Can you say?
Okay. Well, it's Kevin here, Word on the Street here, and we're here with this very young lady here there. So we're going to take it away. Another one on Word on the Street. Hello, we're here with Keith and Don on Word on the Streets here. We like to get these people's opinion on Words on the Street. Keith, can you explain to us your political views today?
Concerning
anything. What's on your mind? That's what we trying to figure out. What's on your mind today? Excuse the airplane taking off, folks.
Politically, I think as a people, I think that we have a lot of unity that we need to work on to come together to really get more involved in the political process.
Okay.
And I say that we're not involved in the political process because we're kind of divided, you know, among ourselves. And I think if we really do that and understand what our strength is, we'll be able to, you know, have a major impact on what is going on, not only here in other countries as well.
Okay, great. How about yourself, Don?
Pretty much what Keith said. I feel the same thing.
Concur.
I do. Like you said, we're divided. I think that working in the political, that's what I do for a living. So I believe that we can get out more often than we do. We don't vote. We don't get involved in campaigns and committees. We don't support candidates, and that really makes a difference. We don't think that it do, but it really does.
Okay. Are you feeling any of these presidential candidates out here that's out here now?
Of course.
You have one?
Barack Obama.
How about you, Keith?
I'm kind of I got mixed feelings right now. We do need some candidates, and of course we have some, but it's like hard to really tell where they're really coming from. A lot of times people in the politics, they say your dream. It's a lot of lying, cutthroat, a lot of stuff going on. So, I want them to put up and shut up. You know what I'm saying? Do what you say you're gonna do. That's basically it, and then you can have my support.
I'd like to ask you guys another question. What is the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex? Let's start with you there, Don. Come on, Don.
I haven't been saying anything.
That you could get pregnant with a kiss.
See, okay, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about there. How about you?
You got me on that one. I haven't been, no one has really told me anything dumb about sex. I mean, be honest with you. So I can't make nothing up.
See, because this is grown folks TV we have here that we got going here on Word on the Street here. Can you tell us what was the sexiest place that you ever made love at?
Oh, good girls don't tell. Good girls don't tell.
How about you, Keith?
Preacher, I can't indulge, baby.
Well, we here on Words on the Street with Keith and Don.
Back in the day, backseat of a car back in the day.
See, I knew he'll come out. I knew he'll come out there pretty soon.
Days, man. About pre-Christian days.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys telling us your true feelings here on Words on the Street there, and we're gonna take it back there, take it on back there. But tell us who you supporting, Charles.
Well, that's correct. My name is Brother Charles from 1-800-UNITE-US, the Black 411, and I support Obama because he's working hard to unite us, all Americans, in so many different ways. He wants a fair and just legal system, wants health care. He wants to make sure everybody that wants a job can get a job. I think his foreign policy plans are superior to what the Bush administration has been doing. Just a series of lousy mistakes, costly mistakes, costing so many lives and so much money unnecessarily. So I think Obama's the right man for the country.
Well, that's great there, Charles. We'd like to ask you one more question.
Yes, sir.
What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex?
The dumbest thing anybody ever told me about sex. I guess that the stork brought the baby.
That's great there. Would you ever date a stripper?
Yeah, it depends on the stripper, but yeah, I'm not going to rule out strippers on this fine Saturday afternoon. No.
Do you go to strip clubs?
Well,
we don't want to tell on yourself on camera there, Charles. We leave that one alone there. We leave that alone there.
All right, as long as we're talking female strippers.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, we are there. While we're here on Word on the Street, we're gonna give you this platform. Is anything else you would like to get off your chest for the Word on the Street there,
Well,
Charles?
I'm glad the Word on the Street is here covering this. I was just talking to some people earlier today. It's very important that us black folks get our own local news programs so we can cover events like this, and the people can see the good side, the positive side, because the other folks, they just seem to be interested in showing the negative. So there's a lot more to us than that, and having our own production companies like yourselves and working to get our own TV station, I think it'll do us a lot of good.
Okay. Well, Charles, we want to thank you here for Words on the Street there.
All
and
right.
we're gonna look you up on what was that again?
1-800-UNITE-US.
Unite us.
Unite
okay?
who?
Unite us.
Us. That's right,
Okay,
my brother.
there.
That's right.
All right, Charles, we're gonna take you. We're gonna take it back to Word on the Street.
All right, then. Thank you.
Thank you. Tamel, I'd like to ask you another question there. What is the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex? The dumbest thing.
I was talking to somebody about sex the other day, and they was talking about these chicks that all had this fire type, stuff. And I was just letting them know it really ain't got nothing to do with the chick itself. It's more about the intimacy between the guy and the female, between the two of each other. It had me be the dumbest thing somebody told me. They met this chick, and they had that fire. I'm trying to tell them that one particular chick, all them chicks got that fire. It's just, were you really feeling that chick? Maybe you won't feeling that chick.
Okay. Who do you think is one of the most sexiest actresses out here today?
The sexiest actress? It's a tough question, man. You know, I'm an old school cat, so I still like Halle Berry. I'm a Halle Berry fan. You know, Gabrielle Union, those, you know, I like those type of actresses. I needed this camera to be on right here, though. I'm gonna need this camera to be on. All right?
It's on.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on. Okay, then. So this is Kevin. Hello, this is Word on the Street here with Bridget and Kirsten. We'd like to ask you quick questions. What is your political view today, and who are you guys feeling in this presidential elections coming up?
Oh, Obama.
Why are you feeling Obama?
Well, I like, where he stand on issues going on, today, the war, just various issues.
Okay.
I don't know much about him, but, and the fact that, he is a brother, it's influential in, my vote for the next presidential campaign or election.
And what about you?
I'd probably agree with her. I think it's about time.
You want to change?
I think it's about time for change.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Okay. All right. I'd like to ask you another question here on Word on the Street. What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you guys about sex?
The dumbest thing?
The dumbest thing.
You can't get pregnant on the first time.
How about you?
I'd have to think about that one.
that's
I'd have to think
that's
about
a
that one.
question
There's
to
been
think.
so many things. Dumbest thing. I can't even think right.
Can you tell us, Word on the Street, what makes a lady feel sexy in your word?
What makes a lady feel
Confidence.
sexy is confidence. Yeah.
What confidence you want a confident in man?
Definitely. And a confident woman
It
will
just
draw.
depends on how you feel about yourself. Your confidence comes from within, so it just shows. It's like
It
it radiates
and
from
projects.
you.
Yes.
So if you feel sexy, then you are sexy. That's sexy.
Can we ask you one more question from Word on the Street? Okay. What was the most sexiest place that you ever had sex at?
The sexiest? You go first.
I'm not answering that. No. I plead the fifth.
The sexiest? I don't know. Probably in the tub.
So we here on Words on the Street. We're gonna take it back here. We got a lot of noise here. This is Word on the Street. Hello, we're here at Words on the Street. We're here with Ray. We'd like to ask Ray a series of questions here. Ray, what is your political views today, and who are you feeling in this presidential election coming up?
I think it's time for change. I think that the Republican Party is a clique all by itself, only for itself, and don't really care about the people. I think that we should get in some new people in power, try to make some positive changes so that everybody can feel like this is one country under God, and like we all should be able to have equal rights at the pie. I mean, it's only a select few right now getting the pie. And the rest of us, we scraping, trying to do the best we can, and we're not getting a fair shake at it,
Okay, that's cool. Ray, would like to ask you one more question. What was the wildest place that you ever had sex at? The wildest place, Ray. Come on, Ray. Tell us the wildest.
The wildest place I ever had,
Yeah. Come on.
probably in a motel.
Motel. That's a brother for you, the motel. Motel, hotel.
I mean, with about maybe 3.
Oh, see, that's what we talk about.
I mean, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
With 2 in the bed and 1 at the door.
Ooh, Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's what we talking about. Well, we're here, Words on the Street, here with Ray. Ray, we want to thank you here on Words on the Street for being an honest brother here. Let's take it back on Word. Hello, this is Word on the Street here. We're here with Pamela. Pamela, we'd like to ask you a series of questions here. Pamela, what is your political view, and who you support in this presidential election?
Obama.
Oh, Obama. Oh, can you tell us why you support him?
He seems like a very good choice. He would represent America very well. I think his foreign policy might differ from the traditional policies the previous presidents have held, because he said he would talk to Castro and these other people immediately, and I think that's a positive thing. I know he's been criticized for saying that he's inexperienced in that area, but I think they're wrong.
Okay.
So that's one thing I like about him.
Great. I'd like to ask you one more question, Pamela. What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex? The dumbest thing.
Don't suck any dick.
Well, I guess why she answered that, it tells you everything. Yeah. Don't.
You said the dumbest question.
What dumbest question? She answered it. Don't.
That's about sex.
Yeah. Can you?
That was probably the dumbest.
How do you feel? Can we ask you a question? How do you feel about male strippers?
I like them.
Do you go? So you do go to male strip clubs?
I haven't been in a number of years, but I have gone in the past.
Would you?
They're at not baby showers, but bridal showers.
Bridal showers.
And sometimes, yeah, bridal showers. Yeah.
Would you date one?
I guess I've never had that opportunity or whatever. So I'd have to cross that bridge when I came to it.
Oh, well, great here. Well, we want to thank Pamela here, and we're going to take it back to Words on the Street there. Hello, this is Kevin. I'm here with Stacy, Tracy, and Andrea. We'd like to get you guys word on the street here. Well, so we'd like to start with you, Andrea, here. What is your political view of these presidential candidates that's out here today? The ones that are running for election.
The ones that are running for election. See, why you mess up my whole? You know I was gonna take it to a whole nother direction.
This is word on the street.
A word on the street. Someone, meaning President Bush, because he's in office right now. I'm not worried about who's being elected right now. All the police that have been circling around, we're trying to have a good time. That needs to be taken care of.
Okay.
You got our boys fighting in Iraq for no reason at this point. At this point, it's no reason. Take care of that. Stop worrying about black people on the beach. We having a good time in the sand.
That's right.
Thank you. That's all.
Word on the street. How about you, Tracy?
Well, my word on the street is so far as the presidential elects, I love Barack Obama because he's a black man. He's intelligent. He's inspirational. He's motivational. But I have to say that Hillary Clinton, I love her because her husband did such an extraordinary job in the office. The other ones are really, at this point, non-existent to me. So I'm going for Obama. Go black man, go.
Okay.
Go black man, that.
How about you, Stacy?
I don't really have any comments. I want to piggyback off what they said. I'm a supporter of Obama, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay.
Words on the street. I'd like to ask you ladies one more question.
Sure.
What is the dumbest thing anyone ever told you guys about sex? The dumbest. Come on, yeah. I know you got something in you.
I saw this actually on TV. A woman so-called using a turkey baster to get herself pregnant by sucking the semen out of a condom.
That has happened.
Show me documented proof. Show me documented proof, and I'll believe it. Until then, no, that doesn't happen.
Okay. How about you, Tracy?
I think the dumbest thing for me, I actually sell sex toys. I still play with toys.com. At yahoo.com. Thank you, Andrea. I think the dumbest thing I've heard is,
So wait a minute. Let's take it. Let's back up there, Tracy. Yeah. You like toys?
No. I don't like toys. I love toys.
Oh, okay. What is your favorite toy that you like?
My favorite toy is the bullet because you can use the bullet. The rabbit, but the bullet, you can use it with your partner. You can use it by yourself. You can use it with friends.
Right.
You can use it in many different ways. So I love the bullet.
Oh. Well, what about the, you guys like the dolphin?
Oh, I love the dolphin, Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin, what do you know about the dolphin?
Well, they...
Oh, love the dolphin.
What about the butterfly? You guys like the butterfly?
The butterfly is wonderful. That's the one that you put in your panties, correct?
Right.
Yes.
Well, what do you do? Would you? Have you guys ever liked the remote control panty butterflies?
That would be wonderful. I've never used it. I've never had one sit across the room and use it on me, but. Life is life.
Good. I think it's good because you can be at a party with your man. He has the remote control. You have on the panties. He gives you a quick little jolt. And you say, oh, hey.
That's all right.
Exactly.
Do you guys feel that most men are intimidated with toys? How do you feel?
Yes. Yes. I hate to say it as a black woman, but a lot of black men are very about toys. They think it's there to replace them, but as a sex toy educator and I sell them, it's there to enhance. It's there to enhance the sexual relation experience. Thank you, Stacy. Not to replace it. So, but yes.
Nothing but a black man.
Uh-oh.
So if you guys walked into a man's house and he had let's say no, I wonder if he has I wonder if he had a bunch of AAA batteries ready for you.
Okay.
So you would love to go to the toy store with you and your man.
Oh,
Are you guys listening out there?
Definitely.
Are you guys listening?
Go get the toys. Ladies, I do these parties all the time. 1 in 10 women are having orgasms. Let's kick it up a notch. Only 1 in 10 women are having regular orgasms. Let's get those
With
toys.
yourself and with others. Get with it, ladies. It's a beautiful thing.
Men too, get with it. The Bullet, coming to a store near you. I still play with toys at yahoo.com.
Okay. Well, since we here, what is the most sexiest place you ever made love at?
I would say on top of a roof.
On top of a roof?
On top of a roof. It was the most exciting. It was the most, it was a last minute thing. We went on top of a roof in Baldwin Hills. And we played with each other until the birds came home.
Wow.
Yes, we did.
How about you, young lady?
Oh, come on. The movie theater. Yes.
So you that couple that's sitting way in the back.
No, Pumpkin, I like an audience.
You heard she said she liked the audience.
I like an audience, so yes, it was in front of everyone.
Well, you know, that's why we have this word on the street, to get the word on the street there, fellas. You heard it? You heard it from these ladies there. Get with the toys.
Black women, beautiful black women. Yes.
Get with the toys. Definitely get with the toys. Yes.
Okay, there. Well, it's Kevin here, Words on the Street. We're going to take it back to work. Hello, we're here on Words on the Street. We're here with Gia and Hub. How you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Okay, we'd like to ask you a question. What is your political view of the candidates that are out today? Who do you feel in this election?
It's funny because just on CNN the other day, I watched the Democratic debate. I really like Senator Rodham Clinton. I like what she had to say. I think I'm gonna go with Hillary.
Well, that's good. What about you, Hub?
The same thing. I feel the same way. Excellent.
Well, look like Hub is easy to convince there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, on Word on the Street, we'd like to ask you one more question here. What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex?
The dumbest thing is that I wasn't good.
Whoa, the dumbest thing she said was she wasn't good there. What about you there, Hub?
What was that?
What about you? What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you, Hub?
About what?
Sex.
It hurts.
Ooh, he told himself too there.
Oh, my bad. Oh.
You don't mind? Would you mind, Gia, telling Words on the Street what was the sexiest place you ever had sex at? The sexiest place?
I can't share that. I don't have sex.
Well, what about you there, Mr. Hub?
It had to be a park bench in Honolulu, Waikiki Beach, Ala Moana.
Hub got a little freaky in him. Well, we're here with Gia and Hub there. We're going to take it back on Word on the Street. Hello, this is Word on the Street. This is Vanita. Vanita, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Okay. We'd like to ask you a couple questions here on Word on the Street. What is your political view today, and who are you feeling in this political race that's coming up?
As far as running for president?
Correct.
I am feeling actually Barack Obama as well as Hillary Clinton in reference to their views, in reference to the political issues, and as far as them being the next president of the United States. I think Barack, because he's from Chicago and I'm from Chicago, I think he has some good views. He's a young candidate and he has some fresh and refreshing views in reference to where to take the United States in the next couple of years. I like Hillary Clinton because she is representing the female aspect of it, and she's a little bit more seasoned than Barack. So,
okay. I'd like to ask you another question here on Word on the Street. How do you feel about male strippers? Male strippers.
I am not appeased by male strippers. It does nothing for me, actually. I prefer my partner to probably do the male stripping. Then it gets me probably more aroused than just a perfect stranger. So I have no opinion on male strippers. It doesn't move me at all.
What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex? The dumbest thing anyone ever told you?
That it was cool to share. I'm not a swinger, so I don't like to share.
See, that's what we talking about. Word on the street. We want words on the street, just like you giving us words on the street.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell us, if you could tell, what was your view of a sexy place to have sex at? Give us in your view.
On the freeway.
Oh, on the freeway.
On the freeway.
Now she's coming unraveled.
Possibly to get caught by the police on the freeway.
Oh, okay. Who's your favorite male actor out here today?
Black, probably Denzel Washington. Probably Caucasian. I like Brad Pitt. Sexy.
Okay. See, those are kind of questions we like to ask here on Word on the Street there. So we're going to take it back on Word. We're here on Word on the Street with Trishelle and Jillian. Jillian, this Word on the Street, we'd like to ask you a couple of questions here. Who are you feeling in this political, who's running for political candidate? Who are you feeling politically?
Politically, I'm a little torn. I have a lot of love for Obama. I have a lot of love for Hillary. So right now I am, I'm torn. But I'm glad to see so many minorities in the race. I'm glad to see a woman running. I'm glad to see a brother running, and I wish them both the best.
Oh, okay. Well, Word on the Street, like to ask you one more question here. What was the dumbest thing anyone ever told you about sex?
Oh, Lord, what kind of ambush is that? Close the baby in. My mama said the babies came from tree stumps. You can find them like if you're walking through the woods.
Can you say that one more time?
I'm from the country. My mama told me that you can find babies under tree stumps, and we used to walk through the woods looking to see if we could find some. I guess that's the dumbest.
Well, can you ask us, what would you consider one of the sexiest places you ever made love at?
I can neither confirm nor deny any statement regarding it. Anything that can be used against me, I cannot incriminate myself.
Who's your favorite male actor out today?
Oh, gosh. Who's my favorite male actor out today? That's a hard question. Old school, I like Denzel. I like some of the new kids coming up. I like Derek Luke. I think he does his thing. Terrence Howard, of course. So, yeah, we got some good people coming up. Good brothers coming up.
Okay. I'd like to ask you a question. How do you feel about adult toys?
How do I feel about them?
Yes.
I have no particular feeling about them whatsoever. If they are useful, then great. If not, then, let them lie.
Do you like male strippers?
I don't really like male strippers. In Chicago, I used to live in Chicago, and they used to have this club where they would be all these male strippers. And they would have, all these cuts on their bodies. It was kind of in the hood. So I was like, what happened to these men? It took away a little bit of the romance for me, because they were just a little battered, a little, used. So I can't really, they're good for entertainment if you go to Vegas or something. But otherwise, I wouldn't date one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the kind of questions we like to ask here on Words on the Street, so.
Y'all got my little baby in here.
well, this.
I got her ears covered, though. I think we all right.
Okay, there. Okay. Well, we're going to.
Pick me. Talking about political candidates. I thought we were about to. You got me. That's all right.
Okay, well, we're going to take it back to Word on the Street.
Hold up, just drop the beat a minute. The West is where I'm from. Got the power to get they panties hot, make them drop when they see me. In live hotels is where you find me. The type you see on TV. B, Lee of the trap game. Many jiggers try, but they'll never get my stash, mate. Right under my mama's bed. I'm giving too much up on my hit. That I'm a hustler cause I gotta be. Poetry, young prodigy. Cause I'ma hustle these rap